Hey Bestie, welcome or welcome back. Today we're going to do Dollar Tree crafts using puffy stickers. But before we get started, our word of the day today is ghosted. So stay tuned to the very end so you can find out what it means and be in the know. For this Dollar Tree puffy sticker DIY, I'm going to take this cute little Happy Harvest puffy sticker and this pumpkin. They're really beautiful. The only thing I have to be honest I don't like about them is how shiny they are. Anyway, I've got these two pieces of like paneling that I had put together for another video, but I took it apart. So what I did was I just laid the two pieces together. I put those little sticks on the back, glued them down, added a hanger, and then I did some dry brushing with like antique wax and a white paint. And that's how I made the piece that this is going to be on. But I wanted to recycle it because I had already used it once and it was such a nice piece. Why waste it? So I added the two stickers to the front. That was so easy. I just placed them on there. That didn't require a whole lot. Now I'm going to take my rope and I'm going to start in the back and I'm just going to wrap it around, I don't know, about 3 or 4 times and kind of just create a little crisscross pattern on the front. And then when I get as much as I want, I'll hot glue it on the back and cut off the end. And I'm going to do the same thing along the bottom. I just thought this gave it a really cute rustic look. And then I'm going to add a little glue to the middle just so it lays flat. So you see how I've laid down those stickers. I forgot to film me putting them on there. Now I'm going to take these little berries from a fall pick that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to start adding that. I'm going to cut down some of these fall leaves a little bit smaller because they were very large. So I'll just kind of cut them down to shape, and I will hot glue those on there as well. I'm just embellishing this. I know the puffy stickers are 3D, but I wanted to give it even more by adding some of the little greenery picks, that kind of stuff. Super cute and very festive. I'm going to add a little acorn. And then I've got this, I don't know if it's a cattail or something else. I'm going to make like a little swag at the top with some more fall picks. You could do whatever you want. You could have quit right where I was with the pumpkin. You don't have to do this at the top. I just felt like it needed something at the top, so that's why I did it. And then I've got these orange leaves. I'm just going to cut these as well and add them. I'm just kind of adding things until I think it looks pretty. Again, this is totally personal preference. I never expect anyone to do exactly what I've done. I know a lot of people will say, I wouldn't do that or whatever, and that's great. You shouldn't if you don't want to. So just know, I don't think this is the only way. This is just what I chose to do, and this is just for inspiration. Now I'm going to take some more little picks, just add them on there. They're all different shapes and sizes, these little berries and acorns and different, pieces. And I just thought it would be really fun to kind of add some color to the top there. And then I'm adding some more of these. I don't know what some of these are called, but they're definitely things you see in the fall out in the fields. Let me just say that. Anyway, that's it for this one. It's so pretty. I love it. You could put this on your front door. You could hang this anywhere you want. It's so welcoming and beautiful. Let me know what you think. For this Dollar Tree puffy sticker video, I'm going to take these little mushrooms and this sunflower from this one packet. And then I've got a jam jar that I had left over when we finished some jam and I cleaned it off. I'm just going to put the one sticker on one side and the one on the opposite side. So easy. I did end up using a little bit of hot glue for some of the edges just because I didn't want it to pop up. Anyway, now I'm going to take some, it's larger than regular twine, and I'm just going to wrap it around the threads of the jar until I get up to the top. And I just glue it periodically to make sure that it stays in place. I like that look. If I'm not going to use the lid, I like to kind of finish off the top of a jar and cover up the threads. I just think it adds a really nice touch. Of course, do whatever you like. And by the way, I get this particular larger twine or rope, whatever you want to call it, from Walmart. Now I decided I'm going to add a little bit at the bottom, but before the part that sits down on the whatever surface you're putting it on. That way it won't sit unevenly, so it's just above that. And I'm going to go up to that point where it straightens out. I thought that would look really, really cute. So I'm just going to go all the way around. And just like I said, hot glue it periodically. This one I need to hot glue a little more often just because of the way the bottom is shaped. Hey Bestie, if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, I hope you will consider doing that. I really appreciate it. Plus, that way you can get notified whenever I post a new video and you won't miss anything. I love having you here. I do appreciate you. So thanks in advance for doing that. I know a lot of you watch my videos but aren't subscribed. I'm not sure why, so I hope you do. It really does help my channel so much. So I appreciate it if you would consider leaping off the fence and subscribing. It is free, so that makes it nice too. Anyway, I'm just about finished with adding this on to the bottom there. You don't have to add this part. Afterwards, I wondered if I should have, but to be honest, it does look really cute. So I'm not mad that I did it. So when you get to the end, you just cut it off, and then I usually add a little bit of glue just to make sure that it's sitting nice and flat. So now I've got this cute little pick from the Dollar Tree. I think it was from the Dollar Tree. Anyway, I've got these fairy lights that I get on Amazon. They're always in my Amazon store. It's a great deal. Just turn them on, throw them inside, and then add that little pick. And oh my gosh, this is so cute. I really, really do like this one. I love the sunflowers. I love the little mushrooms. I'm not usually doing mushroom things, but those were cute. And it's just such a fun little piece. You could stick it pretty much anywhere you want. And the fact that it has the light really is nice, especially in the evening, just for like a little bit of illumination. I love that with crafts. I love adding little lights. So let me know what you think. For this Dollar Tree Puffy sticker video, I'm going to take this cute little vase that's in there. And I've got this little sign from the Dollar Tree with the cute bead hanger, and then I've got a piece of scrapbook paper. So this comes out really easy. It's just like opening up a picture frame. You just push the little tabs open and the center pops right out. I love when that happens. So now I'm just going to figure out how much I need of the scrapbook paper to cover the top. I'm going to trim that down so it's just slightly larger than the piece I need. Now you won't see it. I did check that the scrapbook paper was thick enough, so I didn't have to paint this first. I'm going to take my purple glue stick, go over the entire top, and then I'm going to lay that piece of scrapbook paper right over it. Make sure it's very well adhered using my brayer. And then to get rid of the excess pieces on the edge, I'm going to take a piece of sandpaper and I'm just going to go in a downward motion all the way around the edges until it separates and it creates a very nice clean edge. It's my favorite way to do that. Now I'm going to take some Mod Podge and I'm just going to seal that paper over the top of that whole piece there. Now, before that dries, I am going to add my sticker because even though these are stickers, I don't feel like they stick as well as they should. So I like to have something underneath them too. So this cute little vase is going to go on there. It's like a little mason jar with the flowers in it. So I'm going to set that in there right where I want it, push down all the edges and make sure that it is really making good contact. They're risen because they are puffy, so you really have to push to get those edges on there. That's the one thing about these puffy stickers is you have to spend some time pushing them down. Otherwise, the little ends will pop back up. Now I'm going to go ahead and dry that just so that the Mod Podge is all dried before I assemble it back in the frame. And I love this heat tool from Amazon. I use it because, I'll be honest, and I've said it many times, I'm impatient, and that's why I'm not willing to wait for it to dry. If there are any specific things you'd love for me to create in videos, please let me know down in the comments. I'd love to do that. Did you know that I'm on Facebook and Pinterest? You should come join me there. All the links are down in my description box below. I love posting there, and I hope you'll enjoy it too. So now I'm just going to put this piece right back in the frame and then just push the little tabs right down. Could this be any easier? And look how cute this is. Oh my gosh. You could hang this. You could put it on a tray. You could put this on a shelf. I don't know about you, but I love easy crafts like this. This would be a really fun one to do with the kids or the grandkids because it's just easy. Oh my gosh. And look how cute it turns out. I love it. You'll have to let me know what you think. For this Dollar Tree Puffy sticker DIY, I've got this cute little pumpkin patch here that I'm going to use, and I found this wooden truck at Dollar Tree. So I'm going to take a black marker and I'm going to just fill in the portion that's kind of like an outline of the truck. So I'm going to do that wherever that is needed, and that's including around the little lights. Now you're going to wonder why I'm painting this even though I'm going to add a sticker, and that's because I didn't know what would show once I put the sticker on. So now I'm using a brown furniture marker, just a brown color, it's walnut, to do the stems on the pumpkins. Then I'm going to take my pumpkin color Waverly chalk paint, and I'm going to do the leaves, and then I'm also going to do a couple of the pumpkins with this as well. Now, like I said, a lot of this is going to be covered up, but I wasn't sure exactly how much was going to be covered up. So I thought, you know what, better safe than sorry, and I'll just go ahead and do this. Now, also, the stickers someday, if I ever want to take it off, I will still have this cute little piece that's painted underneath. So anyway, that was an afterthought. I'm going to take my agave colored Waverly chalk paint, and now I'm going to paint the body of the truck. I love this color so much for any time of the year, but I definitely love it for fall. So there it is, I've painted that. And then I took my black marker and I kind of went over the outlines of the other things so that you could still see them. I'm going to take a silver metallic paint and I'm just going to do the bumper and the top of the tailgate because I thought that would look really cute for this. And I did a couple coats to make sure that you could really see it. And again, I go back over any of the outlines with the black marker just to make sure they're nice and defined. Now I'm going to go in and do those pumpkins. So I'm going to do 2 of them orange, and then I think I'm going to do 1 of them adding a little bit of the yellow too. Now I'm adding some glue to the back of the sticker just to help it stay. And I'm going to set that right on the bed of the truck as though it's filled with these pumpkins. So again, you know, obviously you don't have to use a sticker for this, but I'm just showing you that you could for the purpose of this video. And there was a little piece hanging over, so I just used my nippers to get rid of that. I'm going to take my Antique Wax by Waverly, and I'm just going to paint the rest of the natural wood that was left on this, because I wasn't loving it. And a lot of times I like to leave the natural wood, but this time I thought it looked better to add that color. I'm going to add some cute little fall flowers and greenery on here just to give it some more interest. This is an adorable little piece. I think it would actually look great on a tiered tray. And then I've got these leaves that I'm going to add as well. I kind of folded them up to give them a little more, you know, of a shape, and that it wouldn't cover the words Happy Harvest. This was fun, especially if you like painting in little things like this. That part was fun. I'm going to take some pitberry and just wrap it around my fingers and add a piece to each side of this just to give it a little more interest. I do love that pitberry stuff so much, especially for this kind of a thing when you curl it around your fingers. Some people do it around a pencil if you want a tighter curl. I actually like to curl with my fingers. I think it's just the right size. Anyway, this one is all done. Let me know what you think of it. It was super easy, and it's kind of got like 2 parts. You could just do it with the paint, or you could add the sticker, whatever you want. And now it's time for the word of the day, ghosted. That is when someone suddenly stops talking to you and ignores you. It's like they drop off the whole planet. And now you know.
Ready for more inspiration? Here's another video I think you'll really like. If you click on it, I will see you there. You are truly a blessing to me. Bye.